Hello everybody and welcome to the GMS Magazine YouTube channel. I am Paco Garcia. Not long ago I reviewed the Necronomnomnom, which is funny, I just realized that it doesn't matter if you put it one way or another. They both parts look absolutely amazing. And I was very disappointed with this book because although yes, it looks fantastic, I was really looking forward to having a cookery book based on some geeky stuff, and for me just didn't work. Key to the designers, talk to them, they've spoken to a lot of people and they have listened and they have redone things. And let me tell you that the second edition of the Necronomnomnom is amazing. And I'm going to show you why that is the case. Welcome to the GMS Magazine review videos. Let's get in. Oh, yeah. Right. I'm really excited about this one. Seriously, I am very, very excited because the people, Mike Slater, the writer of the Necronomnomnom, has done something fantastic. Really, really fantastic. The initial edition of the Necronomnomnom was actually gorgeous. I mean, everything about this book is absolutely every single page. You can just look at it for hours and hours and hours and hours and hours and enjoy it very, very much indeed. But they had to iron an awful lot of creases, an awful lot of them. And they have done in the shape of the new Necronomnomnom. And let me tell you, I am so thrilled, so thrilled with this book that I could almost cry. I'm not joking or exaggerating about this. This is touching. Why? Well, firstly, let's talk about the production of the book. Okay, this is a book that you can buy in Amazon right now, which is great. It's a hardback, but I wish you could touch the cover. If the initial cover was good because it's all fleshy and you can touch it and it's all, wow, it feels a little bit, like padded, which is great. This is embossed. It really has a very intricate embossing in it that touching it makes it feel so authentic. It's so perfect. So perfect. I love that it explains exactly what it is. Recipes and rites from the lore of H.P. Lovecraft by Mike Slater. So if you see this in a shop, you will know exactly what it is. If you give this to somebody, they will know exactly what it is without even touching the book. They will know. It feels fantastic. Fantastic to the touch. It's a hardback. So this is going to last more than me, probably. That would be good because I can leave it to my nieces as an inheritance. And the binding is brilliant. This is not going to come loose anytime soon. Yes, it could be argued that it's going to be difficult to open, to have it in the kitchen, to follow the recipe, but get a lectern, that's it. Easy. What have they done that they didn't do before? As you can tell, I'm really excited about it. Well, what they have done, firstly, they've given credit to absolutely everybody who owns and deserves it. Thank you. Thank you for that. That's very good. There's a foreword by Mike Slater and Thomas Roache, and I gotta cry. No, I'm not gonna cry, but I'm not gonna cry. We have a table of contents. We didn't have a table of contents in the previous book. I had no idea what page I had to go to, if I wanted a dessert, if I wanted a jambalaya. I had no idea. I had to go through the book all over and over again. I don't have to do that anymore. I can come here and know exactly what is on every single page of this book. And that is amazing. That is amazing indeed. And the layout is so clean, so beautifully done. The font is strange enough, but it's easy enough to read as well, and everything has been separated so nicely. This is great. The paper is a very shiny, very thick paper. I reckon this is going to be at least 115 grams, at least, which is fantastic. Very good indeed. They've kept the artwork. And although I must admit that there is something about the previous paper, the ruggedness, that made it feel very like a proper diary of somebody who's just been collecting data whilst they have been traveling around, becoming crazier and crazier. But this is a workbook. This is a proper cookery book that you can use. So it's just fantastic. The whole artwork is just as amazingly beautiful as it was. And they have changed things here and there to make it a little bit more appealing and appetizing without getting rid of the slightly craziness. Like, for instance, the martini shaker but not hastur is the recipes on the left page, whereas the fountains of madness, it is on the right page. They changed that quite a lot. And to me, that is a triumph. I really like that there is, although yes, you're meant to be reading easier from the right page than the left page, but they're changing it, and I feel that is very good indeed. One of my initial complaints was that this book, because the whole thing is narrated, all the recipes, I kind of, when I was in this place, I did blah, 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 blah. But, not like that. And they relied an awful lot on ingredients that here I found it harder to find. And when I say here, I say in Europe, in Spain. So I was a little bit, I cannot use this thing. So what have they done? And this, my friends, is I'm so grateful for. Because for people who are not geeky people, what they have done, if we come to I have a table of content. Good cry. If we come to the Rites Revealed on page 131, this, my friends, is the section of the book that contain all the recipes without any of the lore. So these are just straight up recipes that you can follow with the standard ingredients, with the standard names, so you actually know exactly what you have to buy if you're not a Lovecraft fan, or you simply don't want to invest your time in finding out what they meant with this, the sausage of the whatever, the blood pudding of the blah blah blah. This tells you exactly what you have to buy. So this turns this book into a workbook. And I love that, because I can actually now cook things, because even if I don't have some of the ingredients, I will know what to replace it with. Easy like that. If there is a brand that I cannot find in Spain, maybe I can get something else that will change it for me, which is great. And last but not least, we have an index. We have an alphabetical index, which is tremendous. Absolutely tremendous. Do you want to know something absolutely fantastic about the Necronomnomnom? It's only $25. I'm not kidding. I would gladly pay $30 for this, because it's absolutely packed with recipes that now I can cook. You get 2 books in one, because you're getting the original book and then the new book with the revealed recipes, which is amazing. And just looking at this book, just the look and feel, the amount of work that's gone into this edition, is beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. I don't want to find anything bad or criticism to give to this book. If I had to say anything at all about this book, would have been great to have some sort of conversion from the American system to the European system, because Americans, you measure things in cups. I don't know why. I don't care. It doesn't bother me. I just change things to grams or ounces or whatever it is. That's the only thing. But because there are websites out there that can do that for me, I'm not bothered. And because I can actually buy, cups. I'm doing this, and I know this is very rude. Sorry. So it doesn't bother me. That would be the only thing I could say about this book. But other than that, the one thing I would say is please buy this. Please. Because it is amazing. So amazing, I'm even going to cook some recipes on camera from this book for you. So subscribe now to the channel so that you can keep updated with the new videos that we're going to be releasing, and when we release the recipes in Dice and Slice, you will also get notified. Please let me know if you have already cooked any of these recipes. I would love to see the results and hear what you have to say, and tell me which ones are your favorite from this book, because I would just love to hear that. Thank you once again for being there, and until the next time, I will talk to you soon. Take care.